Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. Today guys, we're going to be taking another look here at Luna to see what's been going on most recently with the price action and what I think might actually happen next. Now as I get into this video, if you do find it useful and informative, hit the like button, I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so you are going to be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, go ahead, check it out, links in the description down below, completely free to join. Fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. We do a whole host more technical analysis down in Discord than what we do here on YouTube, so why not check it out? I don't think you'll be disappointed. Right, let's jump right down into this and see what's going on with Terra Luna. So as you can see, we've obviously seen some kind of volatility recently on this hourly chart. We had a good move upwards, but a little bit of a short C wave just over here, a little bit lower than expected. Then we had a pretty good corrective move, okay, from the higher area down into a good bounce and low C wave zone. Then we got into a flat correction right here, right? And this is actually being followed up by another relatively flat-ish correction. So what we have is basically an A wave come down, we've got a B wave go up, and we've got a C wave that hasn't yet actually finished or completed. So when we actually start to measure the distance on this, so we take that A wave, we move it over to the B wave high, and you can see the 1-to-1 ratio just comes in down here at 85.81. Okay, we're currently trading at 88.26 at the point of recording. Now there's a good support level just down here at 85.34, so it could be that we actually just wick to that point and get a real good bounce from that area. So I'm just going to park that over there for a second. Now the other thing that's really worth noting at this point, right, is that the stochastic RSI has plenty of room to pull back down. So this correction should hopefully get us into the oversold area so that we can start thinking about a good surge back to the upside. Okay, so obviously we've seen a fair amount of of altcoins kind of do some pretty good percentage gains yesterday, and Terra Luna here actually hasn't really participated. It needed to see this corrective play, so it's going to be one to watch out for, right? Because as Bitcoin kind of potentially pushes up, we'll have to kind of watch to see if Terra Luna also kind of follows the trend of Bitcoin, or whether or not it's going to just do something totally different. So as we come up into the 4-hourly chart, we're actually in a pretty good position, right? So we could start to see some pretty good growth here on Luna, and the same for the 8-hourly, the daily. The weekly is actually a higher progression than I would like, but it's pretty much aligned to what Bitcoin is doing. And yeah, we can't really take a look at that monthly because it's too new. So when we start thinking about, corrections, I think it's going to be a short-lived correction. And then I think we're going to see some kind of good move up. Probably finding resistance at 92 cents. It's too soon to know for certain. But at this low point down here, about 85.34, that seems to be a good reversal point. I would expect to see a good bounce from there. And, we can obviously have a look at these other resistance areas and think about, if we were to be actively trading, where we might want to maybe exit a trade, etc. Okay, but for now, it does look like we should be looking for completion of a corrective move to the downside, and then looking for reversal. Now, as I come up into the daily chart, we should probably talk a little bit about the kind of structure of things here. And because we've got actually, a reasonably good move, right? We are still targeting out $325 on that ABC move that you see there, right? Now, this is a longer term play, something that's going to take quite some time to play out. It's possible to even go much higher than that, right? So we'll have to see how things kind of go and play out on that account. But with that being said, we're actually in a pretty good progression move here. We've got, I think, if I actually were to take this point right here, and we move it over there. Yeah, we're definitely on an impulsive break to the upside here. So this seems to be that we're in a potentially completed 5 waves, actually. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although that 5th wave looks quite short, we might actually be on something totally different. Let me just grab hold of this. We might not have completed that 5th move just yet, and that 5th move might actually come out towards this $116 range, maybe a little bit more. Let me just remove some of the noise there, right? So as I kind of zoom out a little bit, you can kind of see that they've got 5 waves just moving up here, and we're potentially still haven't actually completed that 5th wave. So one to watch out for. We've still got a lot of room to grow here on Terra Luna. I don't think we're anywhere near completing this. There's a little bit of downside, as I said before, on the smaller time frames, but this could be the start of another fantastic run to the upside. This fifth wave, by the way, guys, could quite easily overextend a lot further than we might actually be, kind of thinking about or anticipating right now. So one to kind of keep a real good close eye on. Obviously, from here we had that ABC move. Nothing. It didn't go impulsive on this one. Lots of overlap. But it was very, very close to an impulsive move and very, very choppy on the way up. So I'm not going to kind of go through it all there, but you can kind of get the idea that we had a really good impulsive break here. And this is pretty much what we're thinking is going to happen with things like Bitcoin and many of the other altcoins as well. After that corrective move, we are potentially going to start seeing these kind of moves to the upside. And for Terra Luna, that so far has meant 140%, and I still think we've got plenty more room left in that, as this could be the start of one wave. So sometimes what you find is you have wave 1, and then you'd have wave 2, then you'd have another wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, and so forth, right? And we're really kind of coming up into those higher ranges and those higher targets that we kind of have been talking about for, well, a little while on Discord, etc. So, one to kind of watch out for on the larger time frames, but right now, we should be thinking about just pulling down a little bit, and then thinking about the reversal and where that might go on the micro time frames. So if you're looking for accumulation, these end of these C waves are pretty good accumulation points. But obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot offer you financial advice. So as always, do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Guys, I'm going to leave the video there. If you have found it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you are going to be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With all that said, done and out of the way, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.